February. To me, fall was Barry. It always was. That was his time of year. He loved fall. He loved the apple orchards, and he loved Halloween, and he was just a fall kid. So then now that he's gone, I feel this heavy part of my heart start. And, you know, I know a birthday's coming that I don't get to celebrate with him. And fall can be hard. It's beautiful, but it still can be hard.
Bonnie Falzone Capriola spent 25 fall seasons with her firstborn son, Barry. 7 more have come and gone since he's passed.
This is one of my favorites because that was his smile. That's his heartfelt smile.
7 years of memories.
It takes me back to just before all the trauma started. I just want to go back right there and somehow make some change.
Memories and remorse.
When it's their death, that regret is very heavy and it's very persistent.
The haunting question of what if. At a young age, Barry was diagnosed with ADD. School became a burden, and as Barry grew older, more and more of the troubles deep inside of him came out.
And then around 15 or 16, it started to really get intense.
Threats of running away, refusal to go to school, and experimenting with drugs. Barry spent the next few years in and out of counseling, to where he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
The doctor had given him some meds that were pretty intense. He wasn't functioning well. He was on the couch all day. He didn't like them. I don't want these. I don't want to take them. He kept saying, "You don't understand. When I take them, I don't feel like me."
On top of that battle, a devastating breakup.
He could barely function. He just could barely function, and then he started talking about suicide, and we'd never heard that before.
To help ease his depression, Barry checked himself into the psychiatric unit. Bonnie and the rest of the family thought they were turning a corner for good. Instead, the opposite. First it was pain pills, then the unimaginable.
He called me one day, and I'll never forget it. He said, "I'm addicted to heroin." And it felt like the whole world just slowed down in slow motion, like I was in a movie, and it couldn't even be real. That he said, "I'm addicted to heroin." And I said, "Barry, are you sure?" And he goes, "Yes, Mom, I'm sure." And I said, "You've tried to stop. You've tried hard to stop." And he said, "I've tried hard to stop, and I need help. I can't do it." And that's when our life changed forever. I mean, his had already changed, but that's when our life changed forever. Because that demon was in, and it was in the door all the way.
Addicted and depressed, Barry soon found hope here at Remedies Renewing Lives.
And he came in here desperately wanting help. He had tried almost every avenue to try to stop using heroin. He just couldn't stop. He started to look at his mental health issues because this young man had deep depression.
And over time, Barry changed for the better.
He bloomed. He was open. He wanted to talk. He wanted to grow. He wanted to change.
The change, though, short-lived. Barry was arrested for the possession of hypodermic needles.
And that's when everything went completely downhill.
He was put in jail for 30 days, away from medication and away from treatment. Barry died from an overdose 11 days after being released from jail.
Using dope, I save my mind and protect my emotions more than I would not using.
While Barry is gone,
Mom, I know it's hard to watch your son kill himself.
He left something for Bonnie to get her through the coldest season of her life.
Hell, I can never know exactly how hard it is to watch me go.
A note.
But please remember the threshold of pain I endure.
An insight to his brain, his life, his struggle.
When the day comes that I breathe my last breath, remember, Mom, I'm resting finally, the peace I was always trying to taste.
While nothing will replace the life of her son, It serves as clarity to the heart of a grieving mother.
When the game over happens and their life ends and it stops, you also know that their suffering is done. It's done.